just wanted to show you guys a new sacrificial Oki setup that I came up with. It's very similar to the other ones where you sort of sacrifice damage for more damage, like this. But this time it's going to be more so that you could get a full crouch mix-up. And right here I'm using Negan because he's considered a tall character, and they usually have like a longer reach when it comes to spring kicks and stuff. So I wanted to use him to kind of show that it doesn't matter if it's a normal character, a tall character, a big character, it doesn't matter. When they spring kick, the situation is always the same because the distance is perfect. So before I get to that though, I just wanted to show you what I'm talking about. In this one we're going to be using 1-4. It's one of the strings that Anna has. It's not really one that I use in general, but I found that, you know, it's something I could use to force myself to go into crouch after jabbing and then holding down. So it's exactly the same as the other ones. Like, it beats any kind of wake up options, like any kind of tech roll, get up kicks, or just get up kicks in general. But another interesting thing though that I found was when they spring kick, if I know they're gonna spring kick, there's a way to bait it just like the other one. You know how the other one, how I would I'll do this and catch their back. Well, in this situation it's a little different, so I would just do this and don't move, and look how they land right in front of me. They don't hit me at all. So this allows me to either stand up and punish with a down forward 2 or a wall setting 2. I would go for the wall setting 2 though because it's more damaging. So yeah, you get a lot out of it, and if you're worried about, I mean obviously this type of setup is kind of focused around sacrificing damage because you're not finishing combos or anything, you're sort of just setting up for another combo. But let's just say that they were just to lay on the floor and roll, and they didn't spring kick or anything, you might think that you're going to be losing damage, but let's look at the damage off of a normal combo. Okay, it's 58 without the wall. So if you're worried about losing damage, there's two things you could do depending on which way they roll. If they were to roll to the left, Anna can do her full crouch forward 2 to replace the damage basically to what it would have been had you done the full combo. Like that. And if they roll the other way, so I said through a catch for 57 damage total. So you're not really losing anything, honestly. But the chances of them rolling out of something are kind of rare because people really don't do that. Because when you whiff something and it looks like you're dropping shit, they tend to normally tech roll, like I've said in other videos, or spring kick. So those are the two things that you should be looking out for in this situation. So as you can see here, the wake up kicks, they aren't reaching as long as you just wait. If you can make the read, you can punish them with wall standing 2. The same thing works with recovery kicks. I know some people like those. When it comes to characters like Eddie King and Armor King, we all know that they have a unique type of spring kick. So with them, all you want to do is just bait it just like you would any other time and stand up and do your down forward 3-2-3-1. For characters like Paul and Miguel, I know there's probably a few others, but they have a spring kick that looks like this. In this situation, you would just do this, and then use down forward 3-2, PCF1 to catch them into a combo. And I know some people might see this stuff and think like, oh, this is just some gimmicky way to win, but it's really not. I mean, you could use them that way, but the point of this is just to add more mix-ups into your game plan. Because if you're just doing the same shit over and over again, then people will be able to catch on quicker. So if you're in a longer set, stuff like this can help you get wins. And it's not to be gimmicky, it's just it's a mix-up. It's forcing mix-ups for wake-up options and shit like that. And depending on what your opponent decides to do, it will result in the outcome, whether it's good or bad. I mean, you're not really like putting yourself at too much risk other than the 50-50s. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is something to add to your setup list, I guess. I don't know how to say it, but let me know what you think.